In life, some people build you, others quietly destroy you. But here's the truth. Having the wrong people in your life can do more damage than hardship, failure, or even fate itself. Just imagine this. You are climbing a mountain toward greatness, but tied to your back are those who complain, those who gossip, those who envy. Every step you take becomes heavier, not because of the mountain, but because of the company you keep. Today, we uncover the 5 dangerous people the Stoics warned us to avoid. People who can poison your peace, steal your courage, and kill your joy if you're not vigilant. Stay with me, because what you'll learn here could be the difference between a life weighed down by others and a life lived with unshakable strength. Now let's dive in. 1. The complainer, the thief of gratitude. The first dangerous person is the one who complains about everything yet does nothing to change it. Seneca warned that we suffer more in imagination than in reality, and the complainer lives permanently in this prison. Imagine you're walking through a garden surrounded by flowers, yet your companion points out only the weeds, the dry soil, and the insects. Soon, you no longer see the roses, you only see the thorns. That is what a complainer does to your soul. They drain the light of gratitude from your life and replace it with bitterness. The Stoic response is simple. Do not linger in their shadow. Practice gratitude as your shield. Each morning, reflect on 3 blessings, no matter how small. A roof over your head, a breath in your lungs, the rising sun. Gratitude fortifies the soul against the poison of endless complaint. 2. The gossiper, the enemy of peace. The second dangerous person is the one who gossips. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid by others. The gossiper thrives on the opposite. They seek to appear wise by dissecting the lives of others. They whisper poison disguised as truth. But the Stoics knew this trap well. To feed on gossip is to feast on ashes. It breeds envy, anger, and suspicion. Remember, a hunter without weapon is just a mere nutrient in the eyes of a lion. If they speak ill of others to you, they will one day speak ill of you to others. Instead of gossip, fill your conversations with ideas, virtues, and encouragement. Choose to be a source of strength, not suspicion. 3. The cynic, the killer of dreams. The third dangerous person is the cynic, the one who believes that nothing is worth striving for, that goodness is an illusion, that effort is wasted. They cloak themselves in false wisdom, saying things like, "That will never work. Why even try? People can't change." But Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The cynic talks, the Stoic acts. Do not let cynicism steal your courage. Believe in your effort. Believe in your action. Even if you stumble, the path walked with hope is richer than the one abandoned in doubt. 4. The envious, the thief of joy. The fourth dangerous person is the envious one. Envy is not just a feeling, it is a fire that consumes the heart from within. Seneca warned that envy of another's fortune blinds us to our own. When you succeed, the envious one cannot celebrate you. When you fail, they find hidden satisfaction. Their heart is never free because it is chained to the progress of others. Think of joy as a fountain. When you share it with grateful people, it multiplies. But when you pour it into the cup of envy, it turns bitter. The Stoic practice here is simple yet profound. Rejoice in the success of others. Let their achievements remind you of what is possible, not of what you lack. And remember, your worth is not diminished by another's light. The sun and the moon shine together without rivalry. 5. The reckless, the companion of ruin. The fifth and most dangerous person is the reckless one, the person who lives without discipline, who confuses chaos for freedom, who drags others into their storms. Epictetus warned, If you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. Reckless people live for that approval, for indulgence, for excess, for temporary pleasures. But what begins as excitement ends in ruin. Picture a ship at sea. The reckless man is the sailor who laughs at the compass, mocks the captain, and throws supplies overboard for amusement. If you sail with him, do not be surprised when the ship sinks. The Stoic way is moderation, temperance, and discipline. Choose companions who honor their word, who restrain their desires, who live not by impulse, but by principle. For to walk with the reckless is to borrow their fate. Remember this: the Stoics never taught us to hate these people, nor to judge them with arrogance. Instead, they taught us awareness. Always surround yourself with the grateful, the honest, the hopeful, the joyful, and the disciplined. Let their virtues water your soul. And when you must face the complainer, the gossiper, the cynic, the envious, or the reckless, face them not with anger, but with wisdom, and simply step aside. For in the end, the greatest danger is not in meeting them, but in becoming them.